Hey, what's up, YouTube? Happy Saturday and welcome back to another live stream. It's good to be here with you guys. I hope you guys are here. I know you probably won't be because this is the first one. I didn't really put up the announcement until the other night, but we're going to get into some good stuff today. So I'm excited for you to be here, and I'm excited to talk about these two cages, or really three cages, or any cage for that matter, because I just want to talk about some of the differences, answer some of the questions, and then give you guys some of my general thoughts about really like who these things are for, and where the value stands and everything else. This isn't about me saying that one is better than the other, because I think both are amazing. I love the Fitness Reality XLT Supermax Power Cage and the Sunny Health and Fitness Power Cage. But as you may know, I just got that Mikolo M4 Smith Machine, and it's next level. And I really like it. But that doesn't mean that I don't like the previous cages that I've owned. Excuse me, but like I said, I just wanted to see here if you guys had some questions and also get into what I think about these two cages. But let's start it off. I'm just trying to give everybody a little bit of time to get here. If you're here, reach out to me in the comment section and just say what's up. Say hello. This is going to be a really laid back session today, but we're going to get into some things. And I'm going to start off by talking about some of the differences between a Smith machine and a power cage. Now, I love a power cage. But big thing about a power cage is that's going to be a little bit, I would say, a better selection for somebody who is really advanced and has been lifting for a while and wants to be able to squat and bench under a freestanding Olympic bar. I always hated working out on Smith machines when I was at a gym. Like, I have a membership at Planet Fitness because my son is in Oregon, and I was there for a long period of time, so I got a little membership, and I done had it. It's the gift that keep on giving. I've had it for like 6 years now. But the thing about that place is that they have only Smith machines and no freestanding Olympic bars. And it's a lot different the way you lift underneath an Olympic bar that's attached to a couple of bars than when you just lift under a power cage like a lot of you guys are used to, because you have to set your feet way forward when you're working with the Smith machine, just because you won't be able to lean forward into what is known as the athletic stance, where you get a slight forward lean on those shoulders. So a lot of people love that. I always loved that. I hated benching under a Smith machine, but just because the way it made my chest feel when that bar was stuck in one direction. It also takes out some of this instability that you're going to find in free lifting with the free bar, because lifting with a free bar, you're going to work a lot of little muscles that you may not be able to work when you're working with the Smith machine, because it's going to isolate that movement for you, and it's going to cause a situation where you won't really feel a lot of the movements that you will feel when you are lifting with a Olympic bar that's not attached. I say all that to say that that's the main difference between a Smith machine and a power cage, is that Smith machine has that bar that's on two rails, and it is built into the system, your Olympic bar. Now, I hated, excuse me, I thought I was gonna keep both of my cages, because when I got the Smith machine, I didn't realize that they did something tricky, which I talked about in my review. And that is, they give you two J hooks. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. They give you two J hooks. And these two J hooks, if you look just underneath the Olympic bar, you're going to notice two J hooks sitting there that allow you to actually either squat or bench outside the cage. But those two red bars that you see at the bottom allow you to actually use safety hooks. So you don't have to worry about being in the cage and only lifting with that Olympic bar that's attached to those rails. And that is a huge game changer for me, in my opinion, because it allows me to still lift outside that cage, which is what I've been doing when I want to do my bench press, my incline bench, decline, and also my squat work. Although I will tell you this, I hadn't really never given that attached bar a whole lot of attention at the gym, because I didn't really like lifting that way when it came to my squats. But ever since I started using it here, and because I needed to demo it and figure out what I liked and disliked about it, I learned that, man, you could smash your legs with that Olympic bar that's attached. And I challenge you guys to go to the gym and try to use it a little bit, especially for like mid to low weight reps, where you actually get real, what I call into the sandbox, is a super deep squat. And I think you'll like what you find, because it will toast your legs. High repetition. You could do anything with it, but mainly what I've been doing is some high repetition work, where I just get nice and low, keeping that back up nice and tall, which that Smith machine allows you to do. And so that's some of the differences that I find in between the two when it comes to doing certain exercises. Now, the biggest thing, and hey, excuse me, if y'all have any questions, reach out in the comments. I know that I don't expect that many people here today, but if you have questions, reach out in the comments after I post this thing. I'll get back to you. But one of the things that I really enjoy about this cage is the Smith machine, is that they added that you have those standalone pulley systems. And I really like that, because although I was able to create two different kinds of do-it-yourself pulley systems on both the Fitness Reality A10 XLT Supermax Power Cage and the Sunny Health and Fitness Power Zone Strength Rack, it's much different, because those workarounds are both handles attached to one pulley. And when you get that separation, it's a big deal. Now, I have noticed something. Fitness Reality has come out with a new system, which I didn't even find until last night. I didn't realize they had come out with a cable crossover that you can get, and you can attach it to your Fitness Reality XLT Supermax Power Cage. It looks like this, and it's pretty cool. All right, I hadn't seen that before. As you can see, they don't have it as a combo yet. Okay, so it's $549, but it does have two separate pulley systems on it. And that's a look from the back. Here's a look from the front. And what they did was they put a second pulley on there, and they attached a couple of chains. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, have y'all seen that before? Does this look familiar to you guys? Look at those chains. Now, you know, I'm the #1 source for Fitness Reality on all of YouTube, and I've reached out to them for years, you know, trying to tell them what I've been doing, and you know, how much you guys love the product and how I've been doing videos, and they never reached back out to me. But I look like they may have been looking at what I've been doing, because that right there, it looks exactly like what I have, right? You saw that? And then look at this again. And you tell me, should I be in my feelings for any kind of way? Because that is basically a lot of what I created. But, you know, they didn't really reach out. And this is a 2023 version. And what they didn't know is that your boy Vern D-O-double-G was already coming up with something even doper when I created the DIY Carol Fly with the help of my boy Carol. So remember that the DIY Carol Fly works both on the fit. It really works on any cage with that type of cable system. But I just found it kind of like funny that I never can get in contact with those cats, but yeah, you see your boy over there getting his dance on. I can never get in touch with those cats, but yeah, it looks like they've been watching my stuff and actually, you know, using it to perfect what they have in their product, which is cool. You know what I mean? I do this for you guys, not, you know, just for me. It just, I am in my feelings a little bit just for the fact that they haven't reached out to me. And, you know, they obviously watching me because they doing something that clearly looks like I've never seen those chains anywhere else, right? Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you like what I'm doing, all right? But anyway, so Fitness Reality has come out with a system, and I want to talk about the prices here. I'm not going to keep y'all real long unless y'all want me to. So remember, reach out in the comments if you got questions and you want to, you know, me to talk about them on either any of the 3 cages that I own and anything else. All right. Hey, what's up? My man Mike Burns, coming in at about 6'8" with my homie. He got a little son, that guy right there that just stopped in the comments. He one of my neighbors. He got a little homie, and I call him Flex. He's 1 year old, and he gonna be a beast because I'm gonna be putting him through training 101, like you may have seen if you follow me on Instagram, how I train my son. Flex is my new project because his dad 6'8". He gotta play something, right? Anyway, what I want to do is talk about some of the prices. So as I just showed you, that DIY, or I'm sorry, that new cable crossover that they created for the Fitness Reality cage cost $549. Now, here on my channel, I often talk about balling on a budget. And, you know, we always going to do that, all right? Excuse me. We always going to talk about balling on a budget. And I think that some people may look at the Fitness Reality or any of the power racks and think they are a much cheaper option than a $1,200 Mikolo M4 Smith machine. But what I'm going to tell you right now is that the prices add up. Because with that Mikolo Smith machine, let me pull it up for you guys again real quick. You get everything, okay? You get first of all, you get the cage itself. Then you also get they supply you with the Olympic bar holders. They supply you with the pull down. They supply you with the cable bar. They supply you with the rope. They don't show the rope in this picture, but it also comes with the rope. It comes with those dips, the dip bars. It comes with handles, you know, handles for your hands when you're doing your pulleys. Sorry, I'm stuttering through all of that. But I'm just, you know, might have had too much coffee. I've been up real early. But anyway, it comes with a ton of different pieces of equipment for that $12.99. Now I'm going to show you how this starts to add up when you look at the Fitness Reality A10 XLT Supermax Power Cage or any other rack out there. Okay, it starts to add up because that cage itself is going to hit you for $250, right? And then when you start looking at that cable crossover, that's another, you know, $500 something in this instance. Then you start talking about adding your landmine. All right, that Mikolo came with that landmine. What else? It came in that landmine. It came with, like I said, that rope. It has the built-in bar. And they came in with the storage, and it has 8 different pieces of storage. It came in with the dip bars. Like I said, they supplied you with the adapters. They supplied you with the landmine. And when you look at the price for all that, you know, you sitting up there at almost $1,100. And I think that's something that we should keep in mind, that the price isn't necessarily what you think it is when you start looking at, excuse me one second, I'm trying to find that, this other picture for you guys. Where is it, the Mikolo? I don't know where it is. I thought I had, I'll just pull this one up. Because when you start looking at those prices, you start finding out that they're not that far apart. Now, they still $100 something apart, right? But here's where I'm gonna tell you, you getting a whole lot beefier of a setup when you looking at that M4. And I'm not trying to tell you guys to get the M4. I'm just trying to tell a lot of you who are considering the two that one is clearly a little bit better than, is a lot better than the other one, and you're getting a whole lot more. You're getting, like I said, we ain't that big. Everybody not benching or squatting 2,200 pounds, but you are getting a beefy system. This thing will hold up to 2,200 pounds. You are getting true cable crossovers that are wide, okay, that you still gonna be able to use like you use them in the gym, and you're gonna be able to really stack up many different exercises on that unit and just do a number of exercises in a row without having to change anything, because the way you can hang different weights or different plates from different pieces of equipment on this guy. And I just feel like that's a game changer, especially for personal trainers. If you haven't watched my video that I did on this review, go ahead and check it out, because it's pretty cool. But there's a ton of different options. I'll just run the B-roll here so you guys can watch some of the things that you can do on it. And then I'll also run some B-roll on the finished reality cage so you guys can see some of the things that you can do on that. But there's just so many options. It's very heavy. You don't have to worry about putting plates on it to do things that are like extended or TRX style or AirFit style training, where you got a suspended training unit. You're not going to pull it down because it's heavy enough. It is taller than that Fitness Reality or that Sunny Health and Fitness cage by about 3 inches. So you're going to need space. It's also wider, but it also holds all your weight. So I feel like some of that width is going to kind of go away, because you're not going to have to put a separate A-frame or anything down in order to keep to stack the weights that you put on this guy, okay? You can also truly move these pulleys up and down. And that's one of the things that I like about the DIY Carol Fly and also about the M4, is that they allow you to, you know, I create a situation where you could pull those pulleys up or down. Now, when I created the DIY Carol Fly that I did, I'll show you it here real quick, because it's similar to the one that they did. Let's switch over and take a look at it real quick. But you'll notice that you have to adjust where you put that chain connection. You see how I got that chain up nice and high right there? And in order to create the right tension for your pull. And that's what I feel is going to be the same when you start using the Fitness Reality's newest version of the cable crossover, because I know how it works, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. You see how he has those handles connected in the center, but when you do different exercises, you're gonna have to move that up and down, and it would be nicer if it was able to slide across the front of the cage the way the M4 does, and also the way the DIY Carol Fly does. Because if you see on the DIY Carol Fly, I showed you guys those quick connects that allow you to actually move the connections down. See how they're coming truly from the bottom of the cage right there, and truly from the top right there, and then you'll see it in the midsection and so forth. So that's something you want to think about, and I think that's something that if I get them to send me one, I'll test it out and see what you guys think. But I doubt that's gonna happen, because I really have never heard back from the people from Fitness Reality. And I sent them like 20, 30 something emails over the past years, but you know, I still love that cage. I'm still gonna represent it. It's still in the backyard, and but I don't have a lot of faith on being able to hear back about that. So I think we getting there right now. Okay, let's see what else I have to talk to you guys about here. I think I told you I was going to show you some of the B-roll from the 810 XLT Supermax Power Cage. Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick so you guys can see some of the things you can do with that cage. It's amazing. If your budget isn't, you know, maybe you can't pay $1,200 for M4, right? And you need to get pieces. Then these cages are amazing. I'm not telling you that these aren't amazing cages, okay? They are fantastic. I would just say if you're thinking about getting something like this, especially for somebody young or somebody not so experienced, the Smith machine is kind of a great option because you get all those safety factors pulled into it. But on this cage, I mean, I worked this thing out for 3 years and I absolutely love it. You know, like I said, winter, summer, fall, and spring. And it's an amazing cage. And as you can see, there's plenty that you can do with it. And there's ways to create DIY situations where you still have your cable crossovers and so forth. But like I said, if you're thinking about getting one of the two and you got the budget, you know, look in, do your homework, because you may find that M4 is the best option for you. I don't know. I can't say whether it's the best option for you. It's just something to think about. Me being a review channel, I want to give you my thoughts and let you guys know what I'm thinking so that maybe you get an idea of what you can do before you spend that money. Because I've had people in the comments, and you could go look in the comments of the M4, where they saying, oh man, maybe I'm gonna upgrade. You know, we do that. We're like, you know, we get upgrades on computers and things like that, but on telephones and things like that, these are the same prices, okay? It's just getting one out, you know, when is the big deal. But if you're continuing to look into ways to upgrade your home, backyard, or garage gym, this is a big upgrade that I think a lot of you guys will enjoy. My clients and I, and friends and buddies that have been back there training, we love it. And we're gonna go ahead and give Mikey the Sunny Health and Fitness Power Zone Strength Rack, and I'm gonna rock the M4 in the garage because I got some new things that are gonna demand space in there, and I'm looking forward to showing you some. So like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can check some of that out. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it in 2023. I ain't playing around. I'm coming with some beast mode DIYs. I'm coming with some beast mode reviews. I'm coming with some beast mode workouts. And I got a huge project that I'm working on with my son's mother that is going to be next level. I'm not going to give you guys any details, but I'm going to tell you right now, I am a personal trainer, and I am going to continue to look out for you guys on the personal trainer side. That's why I'm coming back to these live streams. I want y'all to remember that my channel is different than other review channels, and that when you watch my channel, you're not just getting my opinion, you're getting the opinion of a collective group of people that you see in these videos, and you also get my professional opinion as a personal trainer. So you're getting a lot more information than just one person getting in front of a camera and telling you what they think about any particular product. I have people giving me feedback every time they get on something. They're not just getting on it for a review. First of all, they working out on it, and they working hard, and just like a photo op. And a lot of times they have things that I put into the review because it's relevant to somebody who is not me. Is not, maybe I'm stronger, maybe I'm shorter, maybe I'm taller, maybe I'm heavier, maybe I'm lighter. All of those things are going into my videos, so understand that it's different. And also, I'm a personal trainer, and I haven't really been doing a whole lot of live streams where I talk about or show some of the personal trainer aspects of what I do, but we'll be getting back into that, back in the garage. We'll be lighting up some sessions where you watch me train the client live, or you watch me work out live like I did in the past. And I'm really looking forward to that. 2023 is going to be a year of taking it to the next level, okay? So get ready. And if, like I said, if you got questions about any of that, always hit me up at my Usawa Fitness website, usawafitness.com, where you can find my merch. Don't forget about the merch, all right? Hey, you want to know how to help my channel out, how to help me out? That's one awesome way of doing it, is to go in there and to the usawafitness.com store and grab a piece of merch. I use that to just go right back into the company and maybe bring you guys something that you want to see. And don't forget, also, if you see something that you out there that you want me to review, reach out to me. Let me know on my at usawafitness.com. Go to the last page where you see the contact us and write it in there. You know, type it in. Send me an email. Let me know. There's things all the time that you guys are finding on Instagram that are dope and I don't know about, and you see it and you like, man, I would love to review that. And now that people starting to send me stuff, man, let's go for it. You know, I'm looking for your help. You know, I told you guys in the beginning when I first started doing this that I want to have a community, not just a channel where I get up there and talk about products. I would love to be able to be more connected with all y'all. So don't hesitate. But with that being said, I'm going to ask you, if you like what I was talking about here today, don't forget to hit the like sign and help me with the algorithm. Hey, you know what? I got mugs on the in the Usawa Fitness store. I got all kind of stuff, y'all. So check that out and let me know what you think. So with that being said, I think that's all I got for you guys. I hope y'all like what I had to talk about here today. If you did, again, please hit that like sign. If you want to hear more, see more content like this, you know, go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all coming. Love and peace, everybody. Ow.